Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking Conor McGregor again. Specifically, Conor McGregor's interest in fighting BKFC after the UFC. Conor McGregor's words. When he addresses the BKFC president, we're going to talk about that. My thoughts about that. My thoughts about the UFC career, and thoughts about him fighting in general. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. UFC, boxing, BKFC, Olympics, rugby. I don't really think it matters at this point. The truth is that Conor McGregor has been inactive for a prolonged period of time. There's no sure date on the guy's return. Not only that, but I believe Conor McGregor is super witty. He's effectively put himself into all MMA headlines all year. Personally, I think knowing that he's not going to be doing much fighting. We talked about the Michael Chandler fight so many times on this channel. Our thoughts about this fight, whether happening or not happening. And obviously, the fight did not happen, at least the time it was supposed to. UFC 303 that was. And that was due to a Conor McGregor injury. Chandler goes on to book himself against a Charles Oliveira in a potentially title contender or number one contender matchup, and I think that's very good for obviously Chandler. But Conor McGregor is all over the MMA news. It seems like every single day you open your source and browser page and you see nothing but headline after headline talking about Conor McGregor. Fighting or not, people love talking about him. Obviously, the name has the power. The McGregor brand has a huge following, and people like to speculate. But this isn't much speculation. This is the guy's words. But part of me thinks that there's a couple things going on with Conor McGregor. Number one, nobody can tell the man how to behave, or what to do, how to strategize, or anything to that effect. It's Conor McGregor. He's done all that he's done thanks to his mentality and his belief in himself and his belief in the way he does things. So I don't think now will be the time for him to, start taking any kind of strategical advice from anybody. I think out of respect he might do it, but I don't think he needs advice from me or anybody else for that fact. But I think a part of him is knowingly gaslighting, the MMA fans into thinking that he will come back when so many think that he will not come back. And, there are reasons, right? There are reasons. Like I said, we don't talk about personal lives of people on this channel unless it positively affects their training and their, fighting inside of the octagon. Otherwise, I don't like to get into people's personal lives, in all honesty. But everybody knows about Conor and what Conor does. And like I said, nobody can tell Conor anything. But now I see this headline, claiming that Conor McGregor is interested in fighting BKFC after the UFC. Well, hey, I mean, he hasn't even booked himself a UFC fight yet. As far as UFC is concerned, the guy has an indefinite return date. Nobody knows when Conor McGregor is coming back, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But first, You know, I believe he has to handle things in the UFC before he tries and takes that very dangerous venture, in my personal opinion, in BKFC. That's a brutal, brutal sport. And if you're a Conor McGregor, what have you to gain in fighting in BKFC? Like I said, I think it's just capturing headlines. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not going to believe anything until the guy is actually inside of some kind of fighting confinement, whether it be an octagon boxing ring or, BKFC arena. Regardless, I think most people want to see Conor fighting where he belongs, and that's the UFC. But anything could happen. Everything is still possible. But I just don't see a multi-millionaire fighting BKFC. That's just me. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe for more.